All right, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5, and he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready. Yellow lady.
51, Mike.
Kill.
Pick it up.
5-8.
Pick it up. Check your hot read. Shift.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Come get some. Come get some.
Come on.
Here's Mostert. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Ready.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Bandit. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Hey, Haywood. Ready, take.
Working from the gun, it's Brees. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Let's go.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Check.
Brees going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Throwing now is Brees. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Jason Pierre-Paul. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Here's Brees to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
Wait, set. Wide, 20.
56. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Ozzy. Ozzy.
56 to Mike, boy.
Hey, Charlie.
56. Go, go, go. 56 to Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Hey, go 66.
Brady now on first down. And this is caught by Evans. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Right there.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Watch the pass. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
To throw is Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Wait, set.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Alert.
Everyone's got 4.
Hey, check it.
From the gun, it's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
56 is the Mike. Coming in.
72.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Wait, set. Wait, 20. Alert.
Here we go.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Bring it. Bring it.
Alert.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them
53.
out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Come on. 45, 45.
You're good. You're good. 5-4. Ready. 23.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. And they have the football, take over at the 24-yard line.
That's right.
That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. On first down, it's Logan. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Wait,
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Double dog, that's the way.
Play action, now it's Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Logan. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Don't be mad. There's more coming. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Wait, that.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
You remember me?
Wait, what do you hit? Wait, did he hit?
Brady now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Gay's kick is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Breeze. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Kill.
This is Mostert. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now this window is running back out of the backfield, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Breeze now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, orbit.
Mostert. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I'm going to hit you all
They tried a
day.
quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Breeze. The Sanders has got it complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo! Ready, touch.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 19.
45.
Buzz.
I'm going to come back to you.
Hey, easy.
45. Mike, 45.
Right here. Hey, check Mike 45.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
45's the Mike.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Now Breeze again. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number 1 goal is what? Make playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Cut.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's taken down here by the Saints. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Mike, 56, right there, 56. Let's go, let's get this ball back for the offense, let's go.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Regular.
The final shot before half for Brady. Oh, he's thinking end zone for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
His team showed up.
Deuce. 80 weapon. 72. Shadow.
Now Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's gone. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He's coming. We got double up.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Wait, that round 80. Round 80. Hey, gold 66.
47's the mic, boys. 47.
Sugar.
Shotgun now for Brady. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
Because you're right, they have had no room to breathe. Brady now coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Go Bandit.
Check.
Check 9.
Slam.
Check 52.
Watch twist.
Hey, check it. Hey, Hatch.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
You got tight right there.
Spine.
Now Mostert. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Hey, exit.
Check Mike 46.
Throwing on second and 14. Breeze. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Ready. 5-9.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Check.
Over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Go. Go.
54. Watch 54.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Right.
Hey, easy.
54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. I'm here all day.
Wait a second.
To throw is Breeze. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively. This defense tried to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Mike 54.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Smooth.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
All day, dog.
12.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Wild Bill. Wild Bill. Right there.
Now Breeze on third down.
65.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
All day, baby, all day.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Wait, that 53. Alpha.
He don't know no better.
Mike, Delta.
Mike's 47.
3 buzz.
47 is the Mike, boys. 47. Check.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Brady, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10.
Hey, Alabama.
Don't be scared of it.
Here's Ogunbowale.
Joker.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to second and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
29.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
Slam.
Check. Hey, hut. Check it.
On the carry, it's Logan. Ooh, the juke. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Alpha.
Operating from the gun. Brady. That's caught by Howard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it here with Logan. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. This is Logan. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
47. Check, 47.
Hey, Alabama.
They run it. It's Ogunbowale. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They run with Logan, and he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
53, Linda.
Turn up.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now on 2nd and 13. Brady, that's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Wait, set.
47. Check, 47.
I'm coming after you. Check.
Let's go up. No, 66.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Wait, set. Wait, 20.
Mike, 47. Watch the slant.
Hey, check it. Hey, goal 66.
He drops this off to Ogunbowale. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. This is caught by Dare Ogunbowale. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Dare Ogunbowale. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Ready?
Breeze
Ready?
now, 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer.
Sammy!
Football.
45, 45.
Bravo!
Mike, 45.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Ready?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Too little, Cupcake.
5-1. Hey, Alpha.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Breeze. Now they go screen. It's complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
21.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Box drop.
45.
He's back to throw. So that's complete to Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
Play me.
Look.
Hey, Echo.
Check Mike 45. Don't get nervous.
Back to throw. It's caught. Smith. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
45's the mic. 40.
Hey, zoom.
Check. Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
Back to throw, Breeze. It's caught by Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it